come out. Back to back calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. No sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang, on gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive our gang straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the Benzin. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't eat with that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back.
Spurt, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing, so I'ma take...
It's week 8 of the National Football League. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' reigning league MVP. He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Raiders and the Packers, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your two current #1 seeds, and I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
Flush to his right. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Slot man moves right. They'll work the middle here with Wright. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Raiders at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Thomas will look to throw. Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now Thomas. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Gets around him, and he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. To throw is Thomas. On the move to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that
under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Here's Thomas. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. It's right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3. Throwing to start the drive. Thomas. Wright's got it. Now he's free at the 35 and down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Looking to throw. Thomas. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages.
Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Thomas now throwing to start the drive. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Back to throw. Thomas. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Parker Washington, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. Throwing to start the drive. Thomas flushed out right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Operating from the gun, Thomas, flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the zone read, a give to right. Still going. They can't stop him. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Wright, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. You can talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But
the Raiders offense ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up. Here's the option. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on as he little.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Thomas finding Washington. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Thomas. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw again. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. After the sack on first down, Thomas. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here we go, first and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Thomas throwing to start the drive. Steps away to his left. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Thomas. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Thomas. Washington's got it. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. Rolling to his left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 4 yards there on the touchdown run. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got...